Hello and welcome to the July 2014 Kula Yoga Shala teacher feature. This month we're sitting in the Buddha Bar with Hannah Kitz, our newest teacher here at Kula and a recent graduate of our teacher training program. So congrats on hooking up the teaching gig so quick.
Thank you so much.
For sure. So Hannah is teaching a really unique, amazing class here each week on Thursdays at 3:30. It's called High School Drop-In, and it's a 75-minute yoga class for high schoolers to be able to have after school to have a little segue, I guess, between the school day and maybe homework and evening, and to really connect into a yoga practice. So such an awesome idea. Thank you so much. It really, I think, fills a void in the yoga offerings in our community. So, maybe we could start with you just giving a little background about how you found your way to your mat.
About 4 or 5 years ago, my friend actually just invited me to a Bikram studio because she got when she bought a month, she got a free one for someone else.
Oh, that's cool.
So I got a freebie.
Serendipitous. Nice.
Yeah, and kind of quickly ventured out of the Bikram realm and found my way to a donation-based studio in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And then through more serendipitous events, was at the beach, and a fellow teacher here at Kula, Elizabeth Bond, approached me out of random, or not random, but and asked me if I'd ever been to Kula and told me I needed to.
No way. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So wait, what were you doing? Just chilling
I
at
was
the beach?
doing acro,
Okay.
and she asked me if I had ever done acro on Friday nights here, or if I'd ever heard of Kula at all, and I hadn't at the time. So that was back in September.
Nice. So you found your way here for some acro,
Yeah.
and then from there started practicing and a little more. Can you tell us what draws you to your practice now?
The unity that it cultivates with the bigger self and the collective, and recognizing my place on my path, and recognizing everyone else's place on their path. And yoga has brought a sense of understanding and wholeness and unconditional love to myself and to everyone I come in contact with, and I can just see the self in them and the mirror that we are to each other.
Beautiful. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you for saying that and sharing that. And I guess my other question would be then, you then ultimately took that and then decided to be a yoga teacher. What was that inner process like, coming to that decision?
Honestly, I always knew that I wanted to be a yoga teacher.
Cool.
Since basically day one. It's I want to hold the space, and because it's done so much for me, and and it's still weird to transition from the being on the mat to guiding others on their mat. It's still weird to transition places, but it's becoming a more comfortable space.
Nice. And I guess another question then would be, how does that get parlay into working with the demographic that you've chosen to teach to?
High school, specifically.
Yeah.
I just remember how difficult a time it was for me, and how, had I found yoga at a younger age, I feel like it would have helped with inner and external struggles that I had, and I know that other people have as they are coming into an age of awakening, basically, where you're coming into yourself and you're coming into the world. And high school doesn't necessarily give us the tools that we need to deal with those things, and especially in the standardized school system, they don't teach you how to breathe. They don't teach you how to stress management, or how to quiet the ego, how to quiet the self-doubt. And I feel like yoga is a really powerful tool that can help especially at that age.
I just think about high school and how it was so like comparison based
Exactly,
and
yeah.
competitive, and
Right.
yoga's the antithesis of all of that. You know?
Right, and really empowering you in your space, in your body, your mind. You're recognizing the gifts that we're given, and that you're in a powerful place in high school. Like you're about to embark on your journey and really forge the way of your own path.
What a great tool to give them on the way to
Right.
get to college
Yeah.
and use that. It's really amazing, and I love the name, High School Drop-In. It's so perfect. Anything you'd like to say to maybe some like high school teenagers that may be watching this?
Even if you've never done yoga, if you can't touch your toes, it's not about flexibility. I just come and hang out, have fun, and maybe you'll pick up these tools or pick up the seeds or bloom, sprout the seeds later on in life. Maybe they won't do anything for you today or tomorrow, but learning to become one with your breath and learning the power of your breath, the power of yourself, is a huge tool, and don't let anyone ever tell you that you're anything less than amazing.
That's awesome. And so before we go, what's your plans? What's your big picture for teaching and how it fits into your life?
I would love to travel around and eventually take yoga with me, music festivals and different schools around. I am going to be doing a training with the yoga gangsters pretty soon.
Right, that's another area that you've been teaching in a detention center, right?
Yes.
A juvenile detention center.
It's bringing yoga to underprivileged or underserved communities, youth communities, and as tools to empower themselves out of whatever circumstances or situations they fall into.
Beautiful work. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.